This is Eagle Al, and today I will be talking about Zech McPhearson torn his Achilles, and he is done for the season. And also, Nolan Smith definitely flashed yesterday against the Browns. But let's get straight into it. All right, so before we talk about anything that happened yesterday or my news or my topics, I do want to talk about this. So the Eagles fans decide to start a wave in the crowd. I guess it's a tradition. They start a wave the fans during the preseason game, but they decided to do it at the wrong time. Quez Watkins spoke out about it. Also, I believe Bit Play Slay spoke out about it as well, saying like it looked, insensitive. Tyree Cleveland is down with some type of neck injury. The card is coming out. He's on the stretcher, and it looked like fans are celebrating. It definitely looked like it looked bad. I would say that it definitely looked bad. So prayers up for Tyree Cleveland. A lot of people got hurt yesterday, like the Morrow Jamos, the Tyree Clevelands, the Zech McPhearsons. I didn't hear really anything about the Andrew guy, the offensive lineman. He had some type of ankle injury. Again, man, prayers up for those dudes. And again, the fans, it definitely look bad. Quest do anything to get at the fans, but I agree with him with that. All right, so let's talk about Zech McPhearson, man. Zech McPhearson is out for the season. I know a lot of people in their head, definitely the game he was having, like, okay, but he's a special teamers, man. And he's a very good special team player. He's very, very good. Like we lost to Sean Bradley, we lost to Zech McPhearson. Those dudes are really valuable to a weak special teams group already. Already valuable. These young cornerbacks, they gonna have to really step up in special teams. Like the Keely Ringos is gonna be a special teamers. I think Mario Goodrich definitely make this team now. He might be a special teamer. Our special teams guys really had to step up because we lost our two best. We lost our two best special teamers in preseason games. Preseason games. And again, prayers up for Zech McPhearson. I believe he was on his final contract. Like he trying to make a name for himself. He was trying to have that breakout year, do something, but unfortunately, this thing happened. It's a part of the game. Definitely a part of the game. But again, as a fan of the Eagles, yeah, we lost a really good player, especially on special teams. Yeah, he's not an outside corner. Maybe he's a decent nickel corner. But man, Achilles, man. But all right, let's get into some positive news, right? Let's get into Nolan Smith. Nolan Smith definitely flashed. He flashed. I mean, he got pressures. He didn't get the sack. He won it. He got, I believe, a QB hit. He showed off that speed that what we expected to see first game. He did this game what we definitely expect for him to do against the Ravens. But that guy that he was matched up against was getting at Nolan Smith. But all in all, Nolan Smith recovered, and he even spoke out about it. Let's listen to what Nolan Smith had to say about having the most pressures.
Just get mad at myself because them plays I got to finish. That's why they brought me here. They brought me here to finish plays, not get close, not get there, not almost do that. They brought me here to finish, and make plays, and that's what I'm here to do.
See, he's not satisfied. He's not satisfied, and I like to hear that from Nolan Smith, that he's not satisfied about getting the most pressures. He want to get that sack. But Nolan Smith, pressures matter. One pressure you got, it forced DTR to step up, and when he stepped up, Kadarius Street and Marlon T got the sack. So pressures definitely matter for sure. But it's good to hear our young guys like, nah, I want to finish that play. But let's go ahead and break down what he did. Usually I try to wait for the official all 22, but I'm going to go ahead and pull this, what Baldy put up of Nolan Smith, and let's get into it. All right. Now you see me at the bottom left corner. I'm going to go ahead and play this Baldy clip of what Nolan Smith did against the Browns. So let's go ahead and play this clip. All right, so Nolan Smith, he's lined up. Look like in the 3-4, Nolan Smith. Look how he breaks through the two tight ends. This is a guy number 10. He runs like a 4-3, and Nolan Smith was able to catch him from behind. This is probably one of my favorite plays from Nolan Smith besides the injury. But Nolan Smith chased that dude down because if Nolan Smith don't get him, I mean, that's a big game. All right, so Nolan Smith up against 74. And 74, another big guy. Another big guy. But look how Nolan Smith bull rushed this dude. Look at him. The big dude hands too high. Nolan Smith make him pay. Nolan Smith dips. He remind me of Hassan Reddick so much. Dips, force DTR to step up, and this is when Kadarius Street and Marlon T got the sack. See, pressures matter. Nolan Smith, pressures definitely matter. All right, so Nolan Smith, man, that's the clip Baldy had. Nolan Smith again. Those plays he flashed. He didn't play too much. Obviously, he had the injury. And let me make myself bigger here. We're just gonna use this as the green screen for now. We're just gonna use this as the green screen. So again, Nolan Smith definitely flashed this game. He showed the skills. He showed the dip moves. He showed the mini Hassan Reddick that we was ready to see. He definitely showed those signs. So Nolan Smith future is bright. Don't be surprised if Nolan Smith, when he start flashing, it will be like on special teams. Because again, we lost to Sean Bradley. We lost to Zech McPhearson. So my thoughts for Nolan Smith is shoot, try to stay healthy. I'm happy the Eagles pulled you out the game, even though that's not really in your control. And just keep doing you. Keep doing you. We got one more preseason game. I'm sure Nolan Smith might play a couple snaps. Hell, Nick Sirianni might not even want to send his second team out there. We got hit with the the bad juju. We got hit with the super bad juju, man. And look again, prayers up for the Zech McPhearsons, the Merrill Jamos, the Tyree Clevelands of the world. Again, a couple other guys that got hurt. I know Zacchaeus came back. Nolan Smith came back with all smiles. And this is a physical game, man. Very physical game. Honestly, that last game, I don't want to see Sidney Brown out there. Sidney Brown, I believe, and I'm going on a tangent now, is the second best safety on this team. Certain guys I don't want to lose. I hope Nick Sirianni play is so vanilla that it's possible we just won't see guys that we don't need to see on the field. I don't even want to see Kayvon Wallace on the field. The reason why is because our special teams. I don't want to see him on the field. Just let the guys that's on the bubble, like the Justin Evans and those guys, the Ian Books and the Marcus Mariotas, let them play all day. I'm gonna be bored out my mind watching the game. But I would rather be bored out my mind to watch other guys go down. Again, like the Zech McPhearsons, Murrow Jama, who started to flash. He got in the game early. They let him play most of the game. And the freak accident happened. He diving for the tackle. Our player comes, hit him in the head by mistake. And, things like that. Because when you at the games, this game is moving so fast. All that was like bang, bang. So, man, all I can say is this team, just get healthy, get rest. I hope Nick Sirianni, again, and those guys play vanilla. The guys that basically made the team, just let them sit. Just let them sit. Like again, the Sidney Browns, let them sit. The Kayvon Wallaces, let them sit. Shoot. Just let Kennedy Brooks be the running back. Let Kennedy Brooks, yeah, just let him be the running back for the whole game. No offense, Kennedy Brooks, but I don't want Rashad Penny or the other guys getting hurt. Uh, shoot. Let Joseph Nagata sit. Let Zacchaeus sit. Let even Britton Covey sit. Just let all the guys sit who will possibly make this team. But hey, man, what do you think and how do you feel about the news today? Nolan Smith again, Flash. flashed. Zech McPhearson out for the season. But this is Eagle Owl. I'm a